That should do it. I hope. That should have done it.
Yes, better.
See if we can get our shiznit together here.
Oh, Creepin's starting off with playing game. For what?
Great
I
job.
don't know.
Be nice. Don't make me pull this car over. Just don't do it.
Creepin had a very long and frustrating ride home.
I'm sorry. Sounds like you got tacos now. Are we ready for the holidays? No.
Sure. Bring 'em on.
Okay, we have a energy of the day. It's the throat chakra. Card number 7, lucky number 7.
Where's the book?
It's right there.
Right in front of me. Card number 7?
Yeah. Lucky number 7, one of my numbers. Do you guys know what your personal year number is? So you know what energy you're under this next year in 2024? It's 8 years, so... Do you guys know how to figure out your personal year number?
All right. Your throat chakra is express your truth. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of the life spark that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being, the glowing song of our soul on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience and new facets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as a fractal light or fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. Be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truths, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened. Your purpose will be clear. You will help or you will inspire others through a sparkle of your deep inner knowing. How you share your spirit and your unique language. The healing position is the throat. The color wash is a vibrant mid-blue.
Okay, guys, tell me if that's any better on the echo. I got the mic off here. I got the sound off here. So, I don't know if the echo's from. Canton would like to be added. Throat chakra. Let's talk. Yeah, I know. That happened last time I did change the audio or the microphone array for some reason the default. Right, last time it was from defrost to the Realtek, and then this time it was from the Realtek. It just had, do not ever use Streamlabs. It's not worth the money.
Critical said 4 days ago I lost my mother.
What? Well, you were in Cali? It's still echoing. Okay, sounds like we need to get a new system. Sounds like it. Who we got first?
Victoria.
Victoria!
Why does it seem like the space here got smaller? This used to fit.
Well, you just moved all this over.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to set that back down. Give a second, and I'll get it adjusted.
Good. We don't have the room we had at the house.
Victoria, what's a general?
Got it. Alright. Do your thing, mister. Sorry to hear about your mom, man. No, actually, I took away the microphone because y'all kept saying we can't hear and all kinds of weird stuff. It's just, it has to be this frickin' Streamlab crap. It's going to get a review from me. Kind of like that text now had a review from me today. Alright, Victoria. Certainly is right now, attention.
Crippen nutty bars have always been peanut butter. That's why they're called nutty bars. Everything all right, Victoria? According to this, no. She said so far so good. Well, just going with the flow. Okay, well that's good. Let's talk about you then, Boo. Work is flow. It's work. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'm glad you can hear about it. Taking a staycation next week. Is that a good thing? Okay. Have you been questioning things lately, Victoria? I mean, I'm feeling a big esoteric feeling here. And then I feel like doubt and faith and doubt and faith and doubt and faith, like coming and going, coming and going. Awesome. Have you been kind of wrestling with yourself on your thoughts on maybe yourself? I feel like you're doing a 180 as far as, like, at one point, I feel like you're at a pivotal point in your life. Like, she said up and like, not very long ago, this is what you believed, and this is kind of what you believed for a long time, and lately it's kind of changing. It's like, there's this change going on, and it feels like, she said yes, trying to stay positive. Well, I feel like that you're taking all this ideas of tradition that we so hold dear and true, and the rituals that we do that end up, I think you're seeing it for what it is, and I think you're just dumping all that shit out, like all this soul sucking past beliefs. And that's why I'm feeling like these cards here are upside down. Because I got the Hierophant upside down, I got the Ace of Cups upside down, and then I got the Two of Swords, which is all about choices and feeling like making blind choices, like, you know. She said yes. And then I got the Fool upside down, which is... well, to me, the Fool is all about faith. But it's also, between these two cards, it's kind of like not wanting to be the fool. It's almost like you don't want to believe too much and then be disappointed, but then you don't want to believe too little and be disappointed. Aaliyah says that we're echoing.
Yes, we know, honey. I'm sorry. I tried to fix it. I don't know what to do. Okay. So, this up and down thing has kind of got you in your head a little bit, and you're trying to heal. I feel like, I don't know what it is. Your mindset, maybe, of feeling stuck, or being afraid of the unknown, or trying to look at change as possibility, or, trying to see the future with possibility instead of with through a lens of whatever the shit is you dumped out back here. Now, under this Two of Swords, I got the Eight of Swords, and then I got the Four of Pentacles. And that is feeling to me like almost somebody afraid sometimes to make a choice because they're afraid of making the wrong choice, and it kind of makes them feel afraid to move. And with the Four of Pentacles, I see that energy being held back. And it's the moon energy. It's because that's what's standing out to me in this Two of Swords. It's a moon and water here, and it's like because she's sitting on a rock in the middle of the ocean. Here. And what I love about this Two of Swords is generally, do you see how she's got them up like this? And generally, in the Two of Swords, she has her heart chakra covered. But in this one, her heart chakra is open. It's almost like, I don't need to see. I have faith. I don't need to see. If something comes near me, I'll handle it. But this is about intuition and love. And I think it's the water, because I'm seeing mostly blue in here, which goes along with. This is about, no, wait. I think you hold yourself back because of, well, that throat chakra, actually, self-worth. Yeah. I think you have. I think what's causing all this is you're finally learning your worth. Double voices. How can we have double voices? Hang on. Let me try again. Okay. Basically, I feel like all this is happening because you're finally figuring out your worth. That's why you can do this. Because you understand you're worthy of that divine protection. Or you're starting to feel it. You start to feel it and then you don't. Then you feel it and then you don't. It's kind of like, hey, let's do the tango, spirit. You know? Or cha-cha-cha. No, on the end of this, I got the world upside down. And I think what I mean, upside down. In a way, I feel like you kind of feel stuck because you're not sure what's coming next. But that's going to change. Because here I have the world upside down, which is kind of being stuck in a cycle, but what you don't see coming is this death card, which is Babumba, baby. That's change. You know, you may not want to do it here with this world upside down.
She said there's so many one days really good.
I know, I'm seeing it here.
And other days can be a bit challenging.
Well, you're about to get some help here. Okay. And that's what you don't see coming, because you're about at that 180 where you're letting go of your past beliefs that have been holding you back.
God, I'll say it's hard to listen.
I don't know what to do. Hang on. Okay. That's off. I don't know why there would be an echo.
Are you guys still hearing an echo?
Oh. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? Can you hear me now?
Jory said that's my New Year's resolution, letting go of the past and focusing on a better future. Yes, echo still.
God damn it.
Do you have anything up behind Streamlabs on the computer?
Nope. Let's turn the volume down on that. Hey, down on that. Thank you. And let's go to this. That's better?
It's still bad, still there, but not as bad.
Okay, well I've turned off about everything I can turn off. I even turned off the volume on the...
Kathleen said no, it's gone.
Yay. Okay, but that's basically what I'm getting with you, is that Spirit sees you're struggling, and it basically wants you to know that you're going through healing. And this up and down is normal with healing. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. We all go through periods when, as we're healing, where our faith isn't as strong as we'd like it to be. Here's the truth. And remember what I was telling you about the Two of Swords? See how she has her arms crossed in this one? In front of her chest? That's traditional, where she's covered like this. Like she's afraid. Because she can't see. This one, to me, it's like she's ready. See the difference? I mean, you can feel the difference in the two. But now you got both of them, so... To me, and in this one, she's in a desert. So, to me, that's signifying the up and down with the feeling torn. And then I got the Nine of Wands, the Magician, the Sun, and the Four of Wands. This is about your empath self, ma'am. This is about you using that wounded warrior inside you to heal other people, or to help other people heal. So, hang in there. You know, it's okay to talk to the universe and let it know you're frustrated too. When you get frustrated, and 9 out of 10 times when that happens to me, that's when spirit double downs. I mean, literally doubles down and bends over backwards to let me know it's there. And it kind of changes your whole attitude. So, you guys, I can't even tell you, when you get that frustrated and you let spirit know, spirit will double down and let you know you're loved and supported. Yes. Well, watch for the signs after you do that, ma'am, because I guarantee you they'll be there. Alright, that's what I got for you, Mama. Good stuffs, even though it's hard, it's still good stuffs, and you're doing a really good job.
What I got for you is the Two of Pentacles, first card out. That's all about balance. Then we've got the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, camping, solitude, studying self, unlocking yourself. See that key? All the keys down on the floor, on the ground? The last key in their hands, trying to open that lock. Right here in the Hanged Man is where you're at. And you've got the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles on either side of it. Okay? So, I agree with what Alice said. You've been spending a lot of time in your head. Some days are better than others. But you got victory coming. You got the Six of Pentacles. Or, no. Six of Wands.
There's 6 of Wands.
The Hierophant.
Oh, see? In mine it was upside down.
No, not upside down over here. The Three of Pentacles. That's a classroom setting. You've been in a test. Then we got a little, we got the Knight of Wands. That's a very quick moving energy. We got the Ace of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles.
Cards say, yeah, karma.
Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. And the Tower's the last card. But I don't get a bad feeling about this Tower at all. It kind of goes up here with this balance, with this Two of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're finally figuring out that everything that you've been through has been for the better of your highest self, or to get you to your highest self. And when this Tower comes, it's going to take all of the masks away in order that you can finally be who you're meant to be.
I agree with that. She won't feel a need to.
Well, she's going to end up not people pleasing anymore.
We all end up that way eventually. We see what a waste of time people pleasing gets to be.
Just stay the course, Victoria. You're doing the right thing. You're definitely making moves. We're all learning that one. That, you know, that's breaking cycles, because women are consistently taught that they are supposed to be pleasing others.
Yep.
And I think they've been taken advantage of consistently.
Well, women also take advantage. So, you know.
Hey, Rosie.
Doesn't matter which body it's in. There's good, there's bad.
All right, Kanchan.
Hi, Rosie.
Thank you, Victoria.
Kenshawn, did somebody put you through some?
No,
Bullshit?
Aaliyah, you did not miss your turn. You're next after Kanchan.
Have you been kind of in your head about feel like you feel stuck? Like somebody lied to you and now you're stuck, or
Yes.
unable to move into calmer water? It's kind of frustrating. This energy is frustrating. The Burgermeister's showing up here and he's upside down. And then the Knight of Swords, he's upside down. And then the Six of Swords, it's upside down. And here you are, the Eight of Swords. And you're right side up, but you all like tied up there. Because of this guy. Freaking Burgermeister. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Because everybody's moving at you from all ways. I mean, coming in quick and upside down, too. Like, they ain't coming in with good shit. They're coming in with bullshit. It's like you can't get away with it. Or can't get away from it. You want to get into calmer waters, but, well, guess what? Guess what? All these people, you're going to be free from it, so. getting to sleep is big thing. Well, right now, like I said, it feels stuck. Feel like things, yeah, even though you're working your ass off or being busy, it feels like you're going. It feels like you're going nowhere. But there's something you're doing that's getting noticed. It's about to create a new beginning for you. I don't blame you, sweetheart. But this is when I wish that origin card came out. Did it?
It did not. But there is definitely lots of shit going on.
Oh, there is. There is.
And there's stuff that's not being seen that's gonna be revealed.
There is. I just want to see some advice because that's home. Okay, somebody's going to be getting karma here. I'm sorry, but somebody's going to be getting karma because there's a tower coming if it hasn't already. And is there anybody doing anything illegal around you? Because if they are, and the reason I'm saying this is because of the 4 here, the 5 here, the karma here, and this big ass official. We got the high priestess, the temperance angel, and the strength. The tower. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 cards.
She said, I feel it's my mother and family.
Well, somebody's about to get some karma, baby.
I'll see that.
And when it happens, though, you need to start separating yourself emotionally, like now.
I'll see that, and I'll raise it. The 9 of Swords, the Tower, and Justice.
Somebody's gonna get some big time karma.
And as for 9s, there was the 9 of Swords, there's the 9 of Pentacles, there's the 9 of Wands, here's the 9 of Cups. Okay,
That's every one of them.
that's an ending. That is
Completion.
yes.
Learning lessons. You've completed that lesson. You don't have to go through that cycle again.
Mm-hmm. But your first card out was the Fool.
Yay! That's new beginnings for sure.
Yep.
I bet she's ready for some new, huh, baby?
Yep. And I got a feeling that the first cards, that 9 of Swords and the Tower and the Justice, it has to do with somebody from your past, because that's a 6 of Cups. Somebody from your childhood.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You know, growing up around my family, I literally had to start carrying around a baseball bat or a 2x4 by the time I was 6.
We got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles.
Do you have a mother and a sister?
don't want them around. They're still addicted to my energy. They keep taking my name again and again. I get pissed off, even in public places.
Yeah.
Like, well, look,
Yeah.
we've got the moon and the sun.
Huh.
Okay. And you've also got the world. All right. So even in all of these cards that would depict something negative, there's a positive outcome here. There really is. There's movement, there's learning lessons, there's understanding things from a deeper perspective. There's completion, ending of cycles. Okay? It's about understanding it as the flow of energy instead of taking it all personal as a personal attack. Understand that it's not you so much as it is them trying to make you take on those burdens that you're not willing to take on. Okay? It's not easy. You're doing a great job. Exactly.
Well,
Protect yourself, because it's all going to work out for the best in the end. And with the moon and the sun, things are going to be illuminated very quickly.
I think she needs your cord cutting speech.
Cord cutting. Have you cut cords before, Kanchan?
With the anger, she needs that cord cutting. Yeah, that's CPTSD, Kanchan. And I just gotta tell you this, okay? I really don't want you to worry about what they are. I want you to understand more what you are, Kanchan, because if I could tell anybody who's had a tough time, a tough family, a tough time growing up, like, you always try to stay in your lane and you know, do what you can to help others and be a good person, yet everybody always seems to want to just tear you up for some reason. And what I need you to realize is, even though it's not about you, when it comes to them, it's very much about you and your energy.
I don't know if it's completely cut off or not. I tried. Okay, here's the thing. That cord cutting that I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, it's a very simple cord cutting, okay? If the ties are still meant to be there, the cords will come back. That cord cutting just changes the dynamic of the relationship, okay? It allows you to pull your power back to you, okay? I mean, there's other cord cuttings that you can do.
It keeps them from stealing your energy too.
There's a cord cutting you can do with candles and string, and you know, there's all kinds of different cord cuttings. The visual one is very simple, and it allows for room for growth and not necessarily a finality, unless that's the will of the divine. That's not, it's not so manipulative.
Well, you can always write their name on a piece of paper, put it in a baggie with some water, and throw it in your freezer.
If you're going to do that, you need to put sugar in it.
Sugar. Well, actually, the olden way to do it is to actually pee in the baggie and freeze it. But that's what the old Appalachians did. And that tends to, every time they talk out their mouth with your name, tends to give them a very bitter taste. But that's a little witchy. But it's on the mild side of witchy. But it's still manipulating somebody else's energy, so every time I'm around Father, I feel great. How does somebody steal energy?
Their freezer smelling.
I don't know. I never did the pee one. I just did water.
Me neither. That's why I looked at you funny. Like, what the fuck, Alice?
That's the original way to do it, honestly. But you know, that's the old witches in the olden days. They had some pretty gross practices, I have to say.
How does someone steal energy?
Oh, that's easy.
Have you ever been around someone where, okay, have you ever been in a really good mood and then been around someone and had a conversation, and by the end of the conversation you just felt tired, but the person that it's like your energies changed places?
The person feels much better.
And you feel much worse?
Yeah.
That's an energy vampire.
Amethyst is really good for healing. It's just an all-over good stone. So is aragonite.
Right?
Yeah. Just write it on a piece of paper, all the names that you want them to shut their mouth and leave you alone. Put it in a Ziploc baggie, throw some water in it, and freeze their asses out. That's basically what you're doing, is you're freezing their asses out of your life. Yeah. See, I mean, do we really want to get into quantum physics right now? Because I can explain about the toroidal fields and the connections that we have between each other and how our fields affect each other and how in responsible co-creation you try not to be that vampire because you know, let me tell you when we tend to be vampires. Do you know when we're down and out and depressed and we're in a constant state of that? Like, do you ever have that friend that's always a sad sack and never happy and never, no matter what, there's always something going on? Yes. No. What's no?
Okay.
Oh, is that in the quantum physics?
Uh,
That said no. Anyway, it's very scientific and seriously, it's very scientific. Like everything spiritual is really scientific too, honestly. Said Guru. Or who's in my life? 2 weeks. Something with your food. And you can't get away from them, can you? I think she's in a different country.
I don't know.
Are you in a different country, Kanchan? She Pakistan.
Yes. Yes, I'm from
India. Okay, I knew it was. Yeah. Ah, girlfriend. I'll tell you what. I feel for women like in India and Pakistan and any of you Middle Eastern ladies. I really do. I mean, isn't that where the pink ladies are too?
I thought they were in the movie Grease.
No. Isn't that where the pink ladies are, where when families are mean to women, it's a gang of women in pink that go out with these baseball bats and they beat the shit out of them. Literally, it's a gang of pink ladies. That's what you all need in India. You all need to have your gangs of pink ladies. So y'all, like, stand up for each other. Do you know what I'm talking about there, Kenchan? Yes. I think women right now suffer a lot, but in so many ways we brought it on ourselves. By allowing men to act like idiots. Because we're taught that men are supposed to act like idiots. So do you have any friends there, Kenchan? I'm telling you, women need to band together. We do. Because let me tell you what, the bad guys, they're already banding together. They're already working in lockstep. Alright, there could be 5, 6, 10 of them against one of us. And, you know, everybody will sit there, watch it, and nobody will do anything. However, you say a bit of truth about one of them, and 10 of those little motherfuckers are on you. So tell me, how is it that we're supposed to get through this if we can't support each other? If we can't bring ourselves to support each other and have each other's back, how are we supposed to make any kind of changes? Because women want to sit back, or people want to sit back and say, oh, it's none of my business, it's her problem, it's their problem, it's a collective problem. Just like when one of them get exposed, it's their collective problem. But see, they have 10 of them backing them up. Yet, you know, one of us gets attacked by 10 of them. They know 10 people coming to our backs.
The Gulabi gang from Hindi. Gulabi.
Yes. Well, you need to have those all over India.
Is a female vigilante group in India. Sampat Paul Devai started the group in 2006.
It's the
Gulabi.
It's the gulabis. Kanchan, you need the gulabis. Alright, who we got next?
We have Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. And one of these days, we're actually going to get smart enough to stand together and quit letting people twist in the wind. And quit competing with each other and one-upping each other because, you know, that's so low vibrational. When people do that, it's really low vibrational. So, and to let others be harmed, let other innocent people be harmed is really low vibrational. And people wonder why they get karma and wonder why their life isn't going right. Well, maybe because they don't stand up for anything right. Maybe we ought to start trying to do that. Aaliyah, you here? Well, no, because they know women are powerful and smarter than they are, and if women ever do get control, they'll never get it back. And I don't know, it's just another way to have wars. Diana's here.
Aaliyah's here. She wants to know. It's not coming up on.
Oh, is she on YouTube?
Okay.
Okay, when people come in here and start talking about worrying about magic being used against you, I'm gonna tell you, where's your faith?
She wants to know what she needs to know about her connection friendship with Dre.
Oh, it's green.
Yeah, I can see it.
I know, I want it to stay green. Work, you stupid machine. You digital Diablo. Diana, are you on the list?
She is.
Okay. Okay. There's Angela.
Angela, you are not on the list. Did you ask for a reading?
I saw her say hi. I didn't see her ask for a reading.
I know. And I went back through, and I didn't see her ask for a reading.
Yeah, you guys gotta say you want to be put on the list, otherwise we don't know to put you on the list.
And sometimes we miss you even when you say put us on the list. Put me on the list.
Sometimes you gotta jump up and down and make sure we see you too.
Right.
Because sometimes we got our nose in our cards. Well, that's one, but that... Still don't see Aaliyah. Hi, Tania. Yes, Tania. Omation. Okay. We didn't see it. 95, yeah. Kathleen's usually the last one on the list.
Right.
And she sits and she waits patiently. But we have fun. So you said Aaliyah's there?
Yeah. Tania, we've got you on the list. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people ahead of you.
Well, that's about an hour and a half.
Uh-huh. Yes, I made donations.
You did?
I got no notification of a donation. Hang on.
afraid to look here.
Those were on Monday. This is Wednesday.
Where did you make the donation to? Okay.
Aaliyah, is this the same guy that you asked about the last time?
Did I make it wrong?
Where did you send the donation?
Woohoo! I'm not last, Ned said.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
apparently.
So what is it that you're looking for with this guy? The one and only. Well, even on the YouTube channel, there's two different cash apps.
The one and only is Creepin' X. That's Creepin'. Okay. Text Kevin, see if he got one. Alright.
I think I asked you all about Michael, not Dre. Okay. So.
Oh my gosh.
You want the skinny, right? Or the thick, however you want to look at it. This person is going to make you grow spiritually. Very much so. You got the star right here in the middle. Alright? Not cutting any chase, cutting directly to the chase. It ain't gonna be easy. There's gonna be bickering, there's gonna be fighting. He's gonna hold you to everything, because this is reaping what you sow. Is he a fucking Pisces? Sorry, I said that with,
gusto.
I said that with a little more emphasis than I probably should have. Is he a Pisces? Because the Pisces will fuck your world up. Or are you a Pisces?
I mean, I can make
Virgo's
this
that.
short.
Yeah.
Mine's short. Don't do it. Wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it. You probably have some fun. But let me tell you what else is going to happen. This man is going to turn you upside down in a non-committal, non-relationship. He gonna be there for the poontang. But that's about it. Because he gonna be everywhere else. Turning your ass upside down, knocking you off your square. This, I would wait. He is a fucking Pisces.
It's going to end cycles. It's going to end cycles of you taking on responsibilities of others. Is what it's going to do. It's also
hurt.
It's also going to change your perspective. And yeah, The pain is there. The pain is definitely there.
Sounds like fun, huh?
But so is the High Priestess.
Mhm.
So is the Chariot. And so is the Soulmates card, the Two of Cups. Okay?
Well, they're the only ones that can put you through a mill like this.
You also have a victory in this. Is it, and you just said this is somebody from your past.
Maybe he's already done this.
Yep. It's up to you. It's always up to you. There's
It
definitely room for growth, and there's definitely a deeper soul connection within yourself, a deeper understanding of yourself. And there's ending cycles.
Basically, this man will drive you straight to spirit. Because, I mean, it's going, I see fun but tumultuous. I see a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of rounds and rounds, and a lot of pain, but there's also a lot of growth with a lot of pain.
Yep.
Friendship-wise?
Okay, so Aaliyah, let me ask you this. If you've known him as a friend, and you guys have had conversations, you see how he acts with people that he's been in relationships with. Because from 2018 to now, surely he's been in at least one relationship while you guys have been friends.
I got 2, 6, 2, 7.
How many conversations did you have where you told him that he was wrong for what he did in the relationship that he was in? Has he made changes? Because if he hasn't, you're going to be on the receiving end of that if you get into a relationship with him.
Well, I'm getting a clear message with this upside down 6 of Cups, which is all about past lifetime soulmates. And then this 8 of Cups right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this Wheel of Fortune upside down. That's about upside down. It's about being stuck. And I'd hate to see you get into something you're going to feel stuck
I've
in.
never known him to be in a relationship. I've never asked nor seen him with another one. Okay.
You've never seen him or...
Never asked nor seen him with another woman.
And this is just friendship?
Mm-hmm. He's not a Pisces, Kathleen. He's a Virgo.
Virgo.
Hey, LaToya.
Well, I mean, me personally, with what I'm seeing here, I would stick with friendship. But that's just me. How long you been friends?
Since 2018.
And you know for sure he's not gay? Because that might... Because I got the 7, upside down 7, like waiting, and then I got the upside down 7 of Wands. So he may be waiting to come out of some kind of conflict.
She laughed at you and she said he's not gay.
That's a good thing. I know, there's just a whole lot of non-movement here. And frustration, almost frustration.
Now, see, I got a roller coaster of emotions, but I also got growth. I also had the High Priestess there, so Spirit is definitely present.
Well, I got the Hierophant, but he's upside down right along with his Empress. Yeah. And the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, so you got the Emperor and the Empress on there?
No, you had the Emperor.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said you had the Emperor.
No, I had the Chariot and the High Priestess.
Oh. Well, I had
the upside down Empress and the upside down Hierophant?
Yeah, and the upside down world.
He's contemplating asking him out on a date because he seems shy and wanted to take him out. Okay. So, this is a phrase that, to hear it now, I would probably get in a straight up fight. So don't come at me when I say this to you. Okay? Enjoy it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it is. It is what it is. If it grows into something more, it grows into something more. But don't invest too much of yourself into it without him investing as much into it, okay? Make sure it doesn't fall out of ethics and make sure that he's giving as much as you are.
He might be trying to come out of something there.
Mm-hmm. See, yeah, it was like when I was looking at my reading and you were saying your stuff, I was like, damn, we got completely opposite readings.
Well, maybe it's just not the right time because he's trying to come out of something.
Not even necessarily play hard to get. I mean, you can. Be honest and upfront with what you want, what you're looking for, but make sure, like I said, he's giving as much as you're giving to the relationship for growth. Because I get the feeling that you're vetting, you're looking for a life partner, and you're tired of people coming in for a good time, for a short time, but not for a committed long time. That's not fighting words. I heed what you're saying. Okay. Because if somebody would have told me that with my last relationship, I probably would have. I don't know.
I'm not seeing that even. I'm not seeing that this would be a good time.
That's why I said take it for what it is. If they, if she decides to show more interest than friendship, he's already showed more interest than friendship. If she decides to act on that, she needs to keep her heart guarded a little bit because there's still definitely room for growth. And with that 10 of wands being there, the 10 of wands traditionally is the guy hunched over with all of the sticks on his back because he's taken on so many other people's burdens to carry to help them out, but he's not getting any relief himself. Okay? It's also, as a 10, that's the ending, the completion, the ending of a cycle. So it may be that, you just keep getting more and more put on you until you're like, yo, man, pick up your own sticks. Because I'm not doing it anymore. Because, see, when we as women, when we get into a relationship, it seems it tends to be, I can do that for you. oh, you're having a hard time getting this and this done? Well, let me take care of this and you can focus on that. And then the next thing you know, you've got all these extra tasks plus your own, and you're not getting any help with your own because you say, hey, I've got this, 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 and this to do. And they say, oh, well, okay, can you help me with this too? Not here, let me take some of your burdens. If I help you with this and this, can you help me with this? It doesn't work that way. And we end up with our plate overflowing and they're sitting down playing PlayStation or, whatever else.
Aaliyah, come on. I mean, I just feel like this guy is emotionally unavailable right now. That's what I'm feeling. And as long as you're understanding that, because again, I got the upside down Burgermeister, I got the upside down Hermit, I got the Seven of Swords here, got the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he's willing to give it, but just don't expect nothing. I'm not sure you're gonna like what it is with this Seven of Swords here, though.
Same show.
I don't feel like he's emotionally available right now. Not saying really he's a bad guy, not saying this or that. I'm just saying that I don't feel like he's the end all to be all.
Annette asked, could he be scared?
He could be. But even if he is that scared something? Because scared people tend to act out of that fear, and then you end up being upside down because they try and push you away, and then they go out and do things to try and push you away, and then you get into a pain cycle, and I don't know. I just don't feel like this one it's the right time yet, Mama. I wish I had better news on that one.
Kathleen said not emotionally ready.
Yeah. Grow up, dude. That's it. I know. I mean, sometimes I feel like we gotta take like most of the men and just tell them grow up, dude. Doesn't mean forever, Aaliyah.
Okay.
And besides, that's what's on the board right now. That could be his energy right now. Somebody changes their mind, it changes the reading. And if you want to go out, you want to ask him out, you want to go to the movie, whatever. Just watch for red flags. Okay. Alright, got Diana next. Or Angela, one of them. Well, Creepin' said he had a drive, so.
So, who are you doing? Because Angela said that she paid.
I know. That's who I was thinking of.
Okay, Angela. Shania, you got 5 people ahead of you. That might be, Aaliyah, that might be what this reading was about.
What?
It might not be him that's emotionally unavailable.
Her?
She just said, Annette, I don't get too deep with my emotions.
Maybe that's you, Leah. Maybe we ought to be telling him, watch out.
I knew there was Pisces energy in there.
Well, you know, the energy is on the board. We're you know, gonna assume that usually if somebody's here,
Yes, Kathleen, you are.
They're the ones that aren't usually. People are usually like not emotionally available. Doesn't usually come to readings for tarot, though.
Well, that not emotionally available, it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have the emotions. It means that they don't necessarily know how to express the emotions. So therefore, they have a wall up. It's not that they don't feel, it's that they don't let other people know how they feel. And that falls in with the throat chakra.
Okay. I didn't say anything about somebody not having feelings.
I know.
But usually people who...
Okay. She said not like that. I mean, I'm not going to easily give my heart to someone like that.
Gotcha. Well, in that, yeah, I can see that.
We're doing you right now, Angela.
But usually, you know, like I said, usually the ones who, when I get that feeling of that holding back the emotions, usually those aren't the ones that come to us. Usually it's the ones, you know. So it's kind of weird to have that energy and it not be the other person. That's all I'm saying. All right, Angela. Has there been a man that's been a bit of a burden in your life? A little bit cheeky, maybe? I feel like she's trying to get a different perspective on something here. It's almost like you're tired of fighting with the devil here.
Yes, this is Angela.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Angela, we got you right now.
You asked her a question.
Okay. Because we can't get a hold of Creepin', so I'm going to take your word for it. Okay. I feel like this person kind of undervalued you at one point. I feel like this person kind of undervalued you, and you kind of put up your defenses and let them know, hey, see those ships out there? This is usually a card about perspective. But I have a different perspective on this perspective. You know, most readers say, hey, are your ships coming in or going out? And I'm going to tell you, I don't give a fuck if they're coming in or going out because they're all your ships. And I feel like that at one point you told some emperor here to get on that ship going out because you ain't got time for this. And I feel like you set him on his ass when you did that. Which is a good thing. But I don't feel like this is really who he was. I feel like maybe he was testing the waters to see what he can get away with. Because I think you kind of slapped him straight. And gave him a little bit to think about there. Made him not quite want to fight so much. It's almost like he had to... No defenses. Somebody realized either that you are the world or it's time to end this cycle and move forward with something new. Now, and this is the part where it gets confusing because I got this knucklehead emperor over here that kind of wanted to be a knucklehead. But then he was still in the upright, but I got this upright emperor here. With this Three of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups. So I'm not sure if you have two emperors. Or if this is the same emperor. And he just... Either he wants to have a reunion and you don't. Or this is a new emperor that is not interested in third-party situations. Either way, honey, you want to stick with whoever this is. Because if this is a new guy or the old guy, well, it doesn't really matter. This is the emperor. You're going to be hearing from this person. And this is the top of the wheel type getting off place. With this last card here, Four of Cups is... See the Divine trying to hand a gift here? And the guy is kind of looking at these cups down here. You're about to get a divine gift. If you haven't already. Gonna be start. I feel like you already have an idea where this is going. I think you already know what I'm talking about. But I feel like whenever this happens, it's going to move slowly, but it's going to be solid. So, I don't know if there's two men here, one in the past, one in the future. If this is the same man that straightened his shit up because you slapped him once or twice, I don't know. You tell me. But the last one was still an emperor in the upright.
Well, I got no offers on that because I don't have any court cards.
Well, the emperor's was all I had.
Yeah. Oh, I take that back. I have a page of pentacles.
Well, I had a couple. There was definitely some talking going on here.
Angela, are you still here?
Aw, thank you, Annette. Angela, are you still here? Let's make sure.
Well, she was on YouTube, right? Yeah.
I know, I'm getting a lot of conflicting energy tonight.
Right.
It's like, it's crazy.
He cheated on me and married someone else.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is he unmarried now? Because...
She left him.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. All right. So your middle card is the Two of Swords. All right. And this Two of Swords is different than Alice's Two of Swords. Because this Two of Swords, she's made her decision and she's cutting the bindings. Okay. Gotcha, Latoya. Just understand there's like 5 people ahead of you. On either side of that Two of Swords, we have the Lovers. And I want you to look at that Lovers card. Okay? Because she's there. But he is behind the tree, or still in the tree, or looking from the branches.
She slapped him all the way up in a tree? My hero.
This is the Six of Swords. Alright? That's moving into calmer waters. However, that person took the pain with them. Okay? She looks kind of like she's isolated herself and trying to decide which boat to get on. They're still married.
Mm-hmm. Let Dylan take care of his
Well, I got a feeling that once you finish cutting all these bindings, you're going to realize him cheating on you and getting married to her was a blessing in disguise. I'm kind of hearing that Beyonce song, The Best Thing I Never Had. You showed the real you.
His rejection was God's protection.
Mm-hmm. Because your first card out was the Seven of Pentacles. Alright? And that's all about choices. It's about abundance. Okay? And Pentacles are about what you value. Okay? So his values were not the same as your values. I tell her that all the time, Annette. You're also going to find out that you have the world at your fingertips. And the Ace of Swords backs that up. That's your truth, okay? Now, here's where it gets good. You got the Sun, the Fool, and the Chariot. Then you got the Six of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. Look, here's the thing. If he didn't have morals enough to end his relationship with you, with honesty, to end his relationship with you before he got into a relationship with her, she's gonna lose that relationship the same way she got it. She was the other woman. He went to her as the other woman. He's probably got another woman. And you're over here understanding your worth, understanding your value, and definitely not taking on any burdens that aren't yours to carry. You've got good things coming. Thank God for removing him, removing that headache from your life, and allowing you to move forward into the blessings that are coming your way.
So did he come back around? Is that the deal? Because I'm going to tell you, Angela, use your intuition. If you have any trepidation at all, if he comes back around, you listen to your gut. What?
Put my cards the wrong way.
Thank God it's from answer prayers to see you in it. And yeah, I'm not right. I got a little not right in me. I've been around not right people all my life. Kind of rubs off every once in a while.
He calls all the time, almost every day, talking to my voicemail.
I'd let him keep talking to my voicemail.
Yeah.
I just want to see.
Pleading that he's sorry. I bet he is. Sorry he got married to a whole other woman. Sounds kind of narcissistic.
Just be careful. Just be careful, Mama. Here, let me pull my personality cards. I haven't used them. Just look at them. You're half right. I'm not even going to claim that. Whoops. What fell out?
Sinner.
That's not a good sign.
What am I smelling?
I don't know. False messenger. Bitch. Okay, I'm not getting any good cards about him right here, right now. I just not. Sorry. But that's pretty serious when I get that. I mean,
I'm trying to be careful. Okay. I don't usually do this, but, fresh baked bread, does that mean anything to anybody?
is that what you're smelling?
I hate the smell of fresh baked bread.
And trust your intuition, ma'am. You got it. It ain't mean if you're right. I don't know.
Also kind of asparagus.
Beanie, did you fart? I
Your
think the cat
mom?
farted.
Okay, what about asparagus? That and coffee.
It always
No, I
smells
need
like
more coffee. But I'm smelling fresh baked bread and asparagus.
I'm smelling magnolia blush.
I'd rather be smelling that.
Yeah.
It smells much better. Nope, that'd be the dog. Oh, that was weird.
Alright, Diana. Diana, you got the sun, baby.
Excuse me. Is a woman who's married to gonna be okay? Yeah. Kind of get the feeling that she put him out. Kind of get the feeling that he's narcissistic. Kind of get the feeling that he's trying to get his supply in messaging you.
How long ago did they break up? See, any man that goes from one woman to the next and then to the next, then to the next right after, that's a bad sign. She'll be okay. Eventually. Did Diana come up?
Diana? Yes, the little girl trying to put her seatbelt on.
You worry about yourself. Thank goodness Myers hasn't heard it.
2018 they separated. Well, you're closer than you think, Annette. We're waiting for Diana to say something. And then it's you. Diana's usually on Facebook. Diana. It's snack time, guys. Diana going once. Going twice. Alrighty. You've been snacking the whole time. What have you been snacking on, Kathleen? Annette, it's your turn. That sounds like an excellent supper, Annette. Dark chocolate chip Belgian waffles. We had hamburgers with tomatoes, onions, and avocado. I don't know where Diana went. Alice ran away too. She left me unattended.
I went to get coffees.
She brought me coffee. Okay. I'm trying to lose weight, so no whipped cream. Annette?
Did Diana show up?
No. You should have made it your cheat day and had the whipped cream too. Because I know how Belgian waffles are made. And that whipped cream, it didn't miss much.
The good news is, Angela, there were 2 emperors there, so that knucklehead gets out of the way. There's still coming in. It looks like a good one.
Thank you. I'm a sucker for whipped cream. I agree, Kathleen. Kathleen's a sucker for whipped cream.
Me too.
Me too.
Right now, I would take a big tub of whipped cream over a man any day. More satisfaction. Much more sweet.
Okay. We skipped over Diana.
Are we?
And we're on Annette.
Well, that sucks because her first card out was the sun.
Yeah.
We're on Annette. Yay!
Annette? What you been going through? Don't tell me. That's a rhetorical question.
She made another Broomhilda lately.
Well, I don't know. She got the Origin card. She got the Hermit. She got the Empath card.
Sounds like she's staying to herself.
Gonna make a large cheesecake with shortbread crust and truffle topping for Christmas.
Ooh.
Can I come to your house for Christmas?
Got the Queen of Pentacles.
My friend is going through a lot. I'm okay.
I was gonna say, I got the Queen of Pentacles over here in the upright, so.
I have not. Have you ever had Carlos Bakery lobster tail pastries?
No.
Okay, let me have it.
Okay.
She said let her have it. You want to go first?
Not yet. Go ahead. I haven't got them all out yet. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. Seen on TV.
Who?
Okay. So I don't know whether to start in the middle and work my way out, or start with your first card out. Yeah, I do. Okay. Right in the middle, we got the Hermit. Okay. That's kind of where you've been. And on either side of that, we got the Seven of Cups. That's finally choosing yourself instead of trying to figure out which cup to pick. You done picked one. You picked yourself.
Get girl. Oh.
And then we got the Origin card. So, in the Hurricane. Well, hold on. We'll get to that. You've been on the go? Okay, then I'm reading this in the wrong order. Because you're about to get set the fuck down. Okay? The Origin card. The Eye of the Storm. Maybe you're switching from a car to a broom. With that 8 of Wands. And we ride.
Hell yeah, we do.
And then we got this Empath card. Alright. The Wounded Warrior. Page of Pentacles. Finally coming into, I'm going to say abundance, but it's not necessarily abundance. It's like, it's more security. Stability. That's what I'm looking for. Then we got the 9 of Cups. You been making wishes? Gotta make a new broom. And that's because you went after the deluxe model. And you got the Chariot on here. Are you looking to be moving? Like physically moving? Or is this just a quick-paced energy? Yes. Okay. Because then we also got, right beside the Chariot, we also got this, 8 of Cups, which is walking away.
I got that too. Not quite.
So you have 3 cards that have definite movement in them. You've got the 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 8 of Cups.
And I have all 3 of those cards as well.
Okay. Well, I hate to tell you this, but I got a feeling that you're going to get set to put down for a little while. Because we also had, what else did we had? Oh yeah, we had that hermit card right in the middle of your spread. Okay? But we also got this Six of Swords, and that's moving into calmer waters. That's things slowing down a little bit. But there's another movement card. Okay? Tanya, we're on a net. Then we have Rosie, Kathleen, and then you. I think so also. So, hold on a second. I just lost my connection.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, go ahead.
You've also got... Okay, hold on. Hermit.
Oh, hell no. We're not doing that color.
Chariot. Okay.
Every 2 months now, epidurals? Oh, jeez. Huh? For the pain?
Okay, something's going to change. And I'm not sure if it's that medically or what. But you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Alright? That's 2 5s. You also have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. That's 2 9s. 5s are abrupt changes. 9s are cycle completions. Okay? And then movement-wise, like I said, you got the Eight of Wands. You got the Chariot. You got the Eight of Cups, Eight of Water, and the Six of Swords. Okay? You got the Sun, so everything's gonna work out the way that it should. But I find this interesting. Is there somebody from the past that broke your heart that's trying to contact you? Or that has been put into your peripheral recently? Because I think you're getting ready to make a judgment call.
I'm just sitting here shutting up because everything, it's like almost every card you got, I got.
Yeah? Your ex-husband? Okay. Well, you got the Sun. And the Judgment card was the last card that came out, okay? Right?
Me too.
Right on top of the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords.
Now I want to specifically look at.
And if you had any questions, you're choosing yourself. It is that time where exes come back around, isn't it?
Mercury
One of
retro.
those- Yeah. It just started today too.
Well, Annette, I got a second kind of what she's saying here. But I gotta go a little deeper. I feel like this heartache is because in some ways you're feeling because the healing's not happening yet. Because the pain it's stealing your joy and a lot of your spirit and a lot of your energy and a lot of your happy. And I think it centers around, whatever physically is going on. Because it's like you want to move and all your passions and it breaks your heart. Because you can't do what you want to do. And it's frustrating. And I feel like in a way it kind of,
She said my health got better way too fast and now it's going downhill. What changed?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. What is this Nine of Swords here? Because I see we go from the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, and then Swordsy shows up here with the upside down star, the Eight of Wands and Six of Wands. So even though there was victory, now there's heartbreak. As we see. Whatever you're in your head about, whatever's bothering you right now, there's going to be some kind of light shed on some kind of heartbreak here.
Hold on.
Something that has made you feel outside of your spiritual connection.
She said I built my own shed last year. Now I can't hammer a nail. I'm facing reality. Being stuck in a wheelchair scares me.
That's what I'm seeing. That's why. Okay. No. This is Spirit wants you to see the connection between this river of tears, because I feel like there was some kind of heartache. You were doing good, you were feeling good, there's Queen of Pentacles, and then there was some kind of heartache. And then you got sick. But I think the stress is kind of bringing it on, or kind of brought it on. But I feel like you could. In the end, Spirit's going to stand up for you and your truth. But Spirit is feeling disconnected from you with this. I mean, I feel like this is Spirit talking to you. Hey, you know, I need you to need me. Type of thing. Or maybe.
My special friend offed himself, then I got sick.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. There's some kind of catalyst here.
Did you blame yourself?
Especially with this river of tears. There's something.
And I don't mean like blame yourself, but like survivor's guilt.
Like you could have done something.
I've been laxed in my worshiping goddess.
Yeah. Well, she misses you. And apparently your body is missing her, sweetheart. She's saying, come back to me. Let me free you.
I ain't to blame. I just wish I could have done.
That's what I'm feeling here too, but still, even with that. Yeah. There's some kind of freedom coming for you. And some kind of truth that's going to stand up for you. You're going to feel Spirit again, and it's going to help you to start feeling better, but you need to start having faith, sweetheart. I mean, if you have fear that you're going to be in a wheelchair, guess what's going to happen?
I will start back on mine.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have...
Because that connection is healing.
You said you're in Alabama. You have a long growing season. Do you have a place where you can grow food, garden, organic?
I love Alabama.
Hands in the dirt. Grounding would do much good. What's that movie, Alice? Is it The Grounded?
It's called The Grounded, yes.
Yes. You should watch that.
You know, one of my favorite drives is along the Alabama-Georgia border. It's just gorgeous.
And this is the star. That's your spiritual connection.
Mine's upside down.
Well, mine's right by the King of Wands.
Oh.
Okay, because I was shuffling. I got the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Star.
Well, help's coming.
I've always felt if I gave in and took all the meds they gave me, it was giving in. I just started taking meds.
Well, I'm not a big fan of pills, but sometimes they are necessary.
Right?
All right. Well, sometimes you can take meds long enough to feel better and then work from there, too, depending on what's wrong.
Yep. Yeah.
What?
I don't like the way I feel on them. If you, Alice, could only plant one plant.
One?
If you could only plant one, what would it be?
Oh, Jesus.
One herb, what would it be?
Probably mullein.
You would go with mullein?
Well, yeah, because there's so many uses for it. Other than...
I would go with oregano.
Well, that's what I mean. That's hard. No, I have to have at least 5. Minimum.
One.
No.
One.
No.
One.
No.
One.
I die.
Pick your poison.
I
one.
die.
One.
I
one.
die.
Which would you pick?
I would die.
One.
I would die.
One.
Okay,
if you could only have one, you would tell them that you had to have 5, or you would just not plant anything?
Are you kidding me? I got a whole garden of seeds. What do you mean I can only have one? Fuck you. I can have whatever I want.
You usually have a few veg plants. Okay, Annette.
Okay, it would have to be probably one of the antibiotics, which would be either oregano or nasturtium.
Yep.
The 2 most powerful.
Yep.
But I was thinking antiseptic. Because, yeah, it'd have to be the oregano, you're right.
See, I thought about that for like 30 seconds before I asked that question, and I was really surprised when you said mullein. Not that mullein does not have its uses, because it does, but oregano does. Ooh.
Oh, the butterfly pea, I love that. Yeah. I had 5 of them planted.
It's my girl, plant ganja.
I got some pictures.
Right? So, but you should, honestly, Annette, you should look into planting an oregano. And in Alabama, it should be able to grow all year long.
Yeah, pretty much.
And oregano has some amazing, I believe it has pain-killing qualities. And along with anti-inflammatory, along with antiseptic, antibiotic.
That's more rosemary with all that. Oregano is mainly antibiotic. It is the strongest natural antibiotic on the planet. I mean, it has some. They all have some of those qualities, but when you get into the antiseptic that would be rosemary along with the
anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
I'm gonna plant mint also.
Mint's good.
Yeah. So,
okay, so
I would. Rosie,
you here? We're just sitting here chatting away, not even doing our job. And you guys, we're gonna probably be doing a little more on TikTok, because TikTok has already got us basically monetized. We can have subscribers. They're not douchebags that censor people. And it's a fast working environment, and I don't have to use Streamlabs on it.
Oh.
Who's that? Tanya's waiting.
When the readings are done, maybe we could chat.
Well, I see Tanya. I don't see Rosie. Kathleen usually sticks around, but let's see. We got Rosie, Kathleen, and then Tanya. Vanessa. Okay, I gotta change that color.
Yeah, I don't like purple. When did it switch to purple?
When I hit the last time.
All right, Kathleen, you're up. Well, that one's kind of readable.
Kathleen's here. I don't leave, she said. Leave it alone, I'm here. Well, I had to change the color. Can you see that color?
Yes.
So you can see who we're talking to?
Yes. All right, Kathleen, you got a question or you just want to see?
You're Ader? E-Ader?
Me either, and I don't shut up.
That means you fit right in with us in it.
Right? Just want to see.
I know there's a few of my enemies that just wish I would shut up. It'll be cold day in hell. You need to tell, you need to tell that joke.
What joke?
The one about the politicians. Excuse me. No way what?
Okay.
I'm not a pleasure, I'm a bitch. 'Cause I'm a bitch. 'Cause I'm a bitch. Yes. Me too, Annette.
All right.
And people never believe me until they piss me off. And then, I'm not just a bitch, I'm a crazy bitch. That's okay.
Yeah.
Why am I getting a bunch of stuck energy tonight?
I got no idea why you're getting stuck energy tonight because I'm not.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay.
Maybe I just have my deck upside down.
All right. So, I'm going to start off like this, Kathleen. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the King of Cups. We got the Hierophant. We got the High Priestess. We got the Two of Cups. We got the Three of Cups. We got the Sun. We got the Emperor who's got his Empress with him in his card. Have you been thinking about a relationship? I mean, we got some other cards over here, but those are the ones that, like, came front and center. I mean, I could go on, because just thinking of about the one that just ended. Oh, so you're telling me that all of this is nostalgia? Because we've also got...
I got the one that just ended.
Because we've also got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Okay, that's the first one that says, you know, walking away. The Eight of Swords. So 888. Look that up. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
We've also got Judgment. We've also got the Magician. Oh wait, I missed an 8 of 4 eights of Pentacles. Okay. You've been single for a month? Yeah. So, we've also got the Three of Wands. That's a change in perspective. Okay. We've also got the Two of Swords. That's cutting those binding ties. Okay. We've also got the Six of Wands. That sure looks like a victory to me. Price was $399. What the fucks?
An electronic thing.
Oh. And then what's left is we've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is, it's a large sum of money. Could be inheritance, it's a windfall of money, so it's a lump sum all at one time. Could be a lottery win, could be an insurance claim, but I don't see anything that would indicate, like, car accident or a house, something happening like that. I don't know. I don't think he's done. I think that he's gonna come back. And quite honestly, that Two of Swords, that's that cord cutting that I keep talking about. Waiting to get my own apartment. Yeah, I got a feeling he's gonna be back. And he's not gonna be...
And have to buy a Lambo, she said?
He's not gonna be as douchey as he was.
Those are overrated, Annette. Just so you know.
Have you ever ridden in a car that's like that close to the ground? Because I swear it feels like you're riding on the Screaming Eagle at Six Flags, that wooden roller coaster.
Well, I can't say that my experience was that.
You been in a Lambo?
Yeah. I drove one.
Did you?
Yeah. There was, when I was 18, there was this architect down on the beach that was hot for me, and he had a canary yellow Lambo. And he wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, I went to this party, right? At his house with a friend of mine, and I didn't do drugs. And I get into this house, and there's a table, a coffee table with 3, like, glass things in it, and each one of them had a pile of something on them that they were like, here, you I did it. Anyway, he followed me around all night. He's like, I think I went out on one date with him, but he was so fucking hopped up on, I couldn't handle it. But yeah, that was the deal. I got to drive his Lambo for a date. And I never got it out of second gear.
Hmm?
Well, no, I mean the strip there at, oh God, what's the name of that beach?
I don't know.
Bonita.
Kathleen, Annette wants to know if you have kids. Kathleen's on Facebook, Annette's on YouTube. Taking my car out of his name and into my name tomorrow, so you're saying he's going to show that he changed. I didn't say that he was going to change. I said that he was going to show back up. Now, there was 2 divine couples. There was the magician. There was all kinds of stuff on there.
I can tell you why, Angela. This is going on all over right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed that the exes are coming back.
It's that retrograde energy.
Well, not only that, but it's also tests.
Cycle, yep.
It's also tests. To see.
Annette, she said absolutely no kids.
Oh, good girl. Alright, Kathleen. Well, somebody doesn't want to walk away. Somebody does not want to move into calmer waters. They're trying to get some kind of perspective, some kind of hank, some kind of thing. Because they know whatever happened here, they turned your ass upside down. They did. Made you feel a little stuck. Like nothing was moving. But you surprised them. Yeah. That's what this upside down Empress is here for. Pissed you off completely, okay? Some readers say, oh, here's an upside down Empress, and this is a bitch, and she's always a bitch, and da 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 da. Well, I'm not going to say that because this is Empress energy. And if she's turned upside down, it's still Empress energy. Okay, this is one manifesting bitch. So what you did when you got pissed off, Kathleen? You stuck his ass. I mean, he flipped over an Empress. That's bad juju. You don't do that to an Empress. You don't treat an Empress energy that way. Because everything that you went through, he ended up going through too. Yeah. Well, you got twisted enough to turn his ass upside down because what really turned his ass upside down is this right here. Because you weren't in the river of tears for long. And that made him feel some kind of way. And that could be why he's up your ass again. But I will tell you this, these exes are coming back. And for a lot of us, it's a test to see, some of them, they're meant to come back. Some of them, they are not. And what the test is how well you know spirit. Because it's all about your intuition. Because spirit is not going to let me know if this is a test. And that's why these cards right now have been so confusing, because that energy is in the air. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a lot of changes coming. There's a lot of changes going on. There's going to be a shift. And I mean a big one. Some of us are going to make it. And a lot of people aren't. So, I'm going to urge everybody again. From the minute you get up, you connect to spirit. And you put spirit first right now. And you strengthen that connection. Because those who do that, you'll see miracle healing. You'll see miracle things. You'll see amazing things. You'll see shit getting out of your way. Put spirit first when you get up. And make it the last thing you do before you go to bed. And do it in gratitude. Do it in gratitude. Even if your life is shit, trust me when I say find something to bring to spirit to be grateful. And I can't stress how important this is. And I can talk until I'm blue in the face. Alright, Kathleen. Spirit's saying it's best to hold back, Mama. Because he's not ready to give yet. He's not there yet. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the energy as it is, as it stands right now, okay? You guys, you have to understand the energy is fluid. And the reason I'm here is because if I see a problem in the energy, me being able to say something about it gives you the option. Gives you the option that if you don't like what we're doing here, or if you don't like what the energy that's here, you can change it. Okay, this is not set in stone. I'm not telling you your fate. I don't have the power to do that. Only you can do that. All I can tell you is the energy that's on the board. And there's some things here that we're not seeing. With this high priestess here, there's something that is not being seen. Okay? I can't say that you're not seeing anything. I'm saying that there's a secret here. You want to know what the secret is? Yeah, he thought you would crumble without him, and not only did you prove him wrong, but guess who crumbled? It wasn't you, my dear. And I think that right now he's actually going through some changes and some heartache. And if he is talking to women online, then it's because he's butthurt, and that's what stupid men do. Swear to God, that's the first thing that happens when they get hurt. They start the hating party, and let's see if I can go fuck everything I can, you know. Or they have to make their ego feel better. And we all know what that ego is attached to. One of the 3 P's. You guys know what 3 P's are, right? The 3 P's are all below the belt line. And if you can't figure out the 3rd P, it's the pockets. He loves you. That's the secret. That's the way he loves you. But that doesn't mean that he's mature enough to handle this shit. That's what he still has some changing to do. He still needs to come to terms and be honest. And be vulnerable. Alright? He's still in his ego here. But that's the secret. He loves you. But it's an immature love. But it's here. You got boys?
Toys.
Oh yeah, it is the electronic age, isn't it? And things with batteries don't talk back.
Mama, just because somebody's spiritual doesn't mean that they've done their shadow work. It doesn't mean that they've healed from whatever has hurt them.
The devil's a spirit too, sweetheart. Or should the idea of the devil. Because it doesn't matter. It's like, you guys, we're human. We can be spiritual and still to this day, you can be a naturally high vibing human being and somebody knock you off your square, and you can be it's like, the higher we go, the lower we go. Okay, that's a hell of a lot of bandwidth. And the more we stretch, the more we grow, the more bandwidth we got a cowabunga. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Kathleen, Annette wants to know, did he look down on you?
He tried to make her feel bad about his lack.
Tried to put his burdens onto her.
Yeah.
Tried to give her the trauma that he went through.
But at my point is that at any given time, any one of us that are high vibrational people, because we are human, we could also be at a lower vibrational consciousness that we're trying, or that spirit is working within our lives, because our life is a reflection of the truth of our divine connection. Alright? If we're at a really low vibration, then spirit isn't going to be able to get into us in that vibration. That's why we always say, if you're feeling that way, some kind of way, do anything to make yourself happy. cut those cords. Go put your feet in the dirt. Do something to change that mindset.
Annette, she said he's got a lot of growing to do before I even talk about that. No, he didn't look down on me. He tried to take control all the time.
That's because of his insecurities. I mean, you literally are his 10 of cups. But that's to him. At his level. Just because he knows what you are with his Empress energy, because he did. Come on. You're an Empress, for fuck's sake. Of course he fell in love with you. That's what happens. What's not to love? So what? You got a temper. Empresses rule an empire. They are not queens. And a queen will flat out chop off somebody's damn head. What do you think an empress is going to do? Turn that bitch upside down. What do you think she going to do? Yeah, you damn right, because you got the good shit. That's empress. I don't care if she's upside down or right side up. She's still the freaking empress. You just don't want to stay that way, because when you stay this way, you manifest that shit. You don't want to manifest that shit. So, like you said, you don't stay that way for too long. That's what bugged him. That's what really bugged him. Is that you didn't break.
Pull your energy back, Kathleen. Pull your energy back. That might have been.
You need to stop doing that shit.
That might have been the lesson for you.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that. That's a lesson for all of us. You guys don't understand. Don't let people pull your energy. There's a lot of people out there who deserve that energy. And this is what I'm doing. You know, if people want to abuse themselves and abuse me by abusing themselves and not healing and you know, if I worked with them for years and they're still, there comes a point where you got to save that energy for somebody willing to heal. You're a healer. A nurturer.
You actually have made me smile knowing that he's actually hurting, not her.
Well, that's common sense, sweetheart.
Annette said I did too. I got used up till I was fed up.
Yep.
Angela asked, so how to become an empress?
Well, first of all, you got to realize that the empress energy is already inside us all. The high priestess, all of it. And how you become an empress is you live in honor, integrity, honesty.
I was a nurse for 26 years.
Well, bless you. That's
a long time to be
giving that much, yes.
Yes.
Like I said, you're a healer.
And I'm an empath. So I felt so drained.
Okay, you guys, I gotta push this because we always push the empath, the sponge, but what you guys don't understand is being an empath, if you're a sponge, you're also a projector. But the problem is that we're busy letting all these empty people drain us. Right? We're filling on and we're letting all these empty people drain us instead of, because we come in and we feel them all and we feel bad for them and we feel this and okay, that's draining us right there. Here's how you get your energy drained and energy stolen. This is how the vampires work. Is because you don't understand your own energy. Once you do, they won't be able to steal it. Unless they're really, really fucking good. Or you just can't get the hell away from them. But once you understand that, duality is always at work in energy. If you are an empath, you're also a projector. So if you're going in, once you feel that empath and you feel like, oh my God, this person needs some help, then you start projecting that love. You start projecting that happy. Don't let them take any more energy. You know the source. Get that energy from the source. You tap into spirit. Right there, right then, and you start projecting that shit. You have that power. And Annette, once you start using that power, and once you start doing that, instead of pulling all this into you, start doing, like I said, being grateful in the morning, take your time with spirit. Once you start doing this for other people, and Kathleen, I'm going to get you in on what I'm about to do with Annette right now. If I can have your permission, Annette, I want to light this candle for you. And I think we should do it as a group. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. But we can project as well. And once we flip this switch, you guys are going to feel a whole lot better.
See, and that's one of the places. That's one of the places where grounding comes in. If you think about the uses of a sponge, okay? A sponge soaks up water. That's emotions, okay? That's all this energy that's coming at you, the pain, the hurt, the anger, the frustration that comes at you. You soak it up, okay? But a sponge can only hold so much, okay? And then it starts leaking out. But if you put that sponge somewhere that will catch the water, you can water the plants with it. Okay? So if you think of yourself as that sponge, and you've taken in your fill of the energies and whatnot, when you get home from work, if you take your shoes off and stick your feet in the dirt, you can literally feel all of that energy coming out of you into the ground. You're in that instance, you're transmuting that energy from negative, from weighing you down, to positive in the ground, where it negates it so that it fills you back up with the positive energy. You can literally feel that shift in you.
As soon as she said that about the leaky sponge, I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, I was just talking about projecting. What is she going to do? Tell him to piss on him?
Alice.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But, Kathleen, this is a test
Of the emergency broadcast system?
Spirit's going to be testing you with his dude.
Well,
You're going to pass.
Help.
You're going to pass.
Bay leaves.
8 of Pentacles, you're going to pass.
Typically for prosperity. Hold on.
Ace of Swords, I'm telling you the truth. Justice. Okay. Annette. Healers front and center, sound off. Everybody's that's going to be doing this energy work for Annette here. Sound off. Do any of you have a candle?
Are you looking for magical properties of bay leaf or nutritional? I can't see. Thought it was a 7-year lesson and it was done. Come on, man. Oh yeah, Spirit don't know numbers.
Yes. Okay. It's like this, guys. I make these candles. When I make these candles, I bless them. So, usually with candles, healing candles, you don't blow them out. As part of the blessing, I wrote in there, if you blow them out, it reads your essence. And the universe knows exactly what you need. But this is about removing blockages that cause pain and disease and all that stuff. So, if you guys will take just a minute with me, and I want you to take a deep breath in. Get nice and relaxed. And I just want you to picture, however you picture a net. And when I picture her, I picture her healthy, happy, and healed. I picture her kicking out some broomhildas. I picture me commissioning a broomhilda to go down the pipes of my Harley in the future. I picture a happy, healthy, healed Annette. So if you take the time right now to send Annette that energy. And as you picture her, if you see any certain red spots that show up on her body, that could be an area of concentrated pain for her, problem for her. If you see a red spot, slap a green light on that spot. Let her feel the love and support that we're all here for her. We're all here for each other. Let us come together in one heart and one soul. Together we'll show the burden of health, happiness, love. And we'll drive out the spirit of disease. Any blockages keeping you healthy. As I light this candle, may they burn away. As we will it, so shall it be. Happy, healthy, and healed.
Okay,
Thank you, Spirit.
so you made Annette's eyes leak,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and her dog just jumped in her lap, and now she's dizzy.
It's okay.
Just write it out.
I forgot to tell you, you might feel some vibration, you might feel some warm, you might feel a few little sensations. Just relax and know that that's spirit working within you. and breathe through it and let it happen. Let the miracles happen, my sisters and brothers. Let them happen.
Annette said, tonight I sage and drink moon water.
Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for taking the time.
Tanya?
Now? Sorry, but you know.
Look, all I'm gonna say is every single one of you, when we get to you, you guys appreciate the time that we take with you. Okay? So, have patience while we're taking that same time with the people who are ahead of you for readings. Everybody who's here when we get to you gets a reading.
And we don't cut no corners on any of them.
Right? And I know it can be long and drawn out. If you're not here within the first half hour, you're probably waiting 2.5 hours for a reading. I get it. But we do, every single person who is here when we get to their name, we do a full reading.
And if people don't like to wait, you can make a donation, and guess what? You get popped right to the top.
After 2-month breakup, Shiv Shankar Gupta, current feelings for me. Last 2 days ago, contact.
That's what we are here for. This is Tanya, right?
Yeah.
How many people is she asking about? Just one.
One.
Right?
Well. Okay, Annette.
Well, on this one, we start out with the Wheel of Fortune and we end with Strength. And what's going on in between here is kind of some mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings on what's going on here. And I'm not even seeing really what I'm seeing tonight. There's no victory here.
That depends on how you look at it.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's not the victory that she wants.
On the bigger picture, there's always a victory.
Okay, Tanya, it don't matter what happens, you're always defending yourself. The devil came out, okay? Now, the devil is typically about addictions. And I kind of feel like this guy has become your addiction. You got the Page of Cups here. That's somebody who's trying to understand. They're just like somebody who's like 12, 13 years old, puppy love, trying to figure out what love actually is and how relationships work and whatnot. And then we got the Two of Swords. Now, if you've been here the whole time, then you understand that this person in this Two of Swords has made a decision and they're cutting the ties that are binding them. Okay? Then we got the Hanged Man. And that's somebody who's in a stuck energy. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune, which means things are kind of up in the air right now. Granted, y'all talked 2 days ago, but nothing was really resolved. Okay? Then we got this Lover's card. And like I pointed out earlier, she's front and center. But show me where he is on this card. Then we got the Queen of Cups. And we got the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about somebody, it's about glorifying something from the past instead of seeing it for what it really is. As somebody who's got their rose-colored glasses on, oh, it wasn't that bad. There was more good times than bad times. Then we got the Seven of Cups. Look, that's somebody who finally chose themselves. Trust and believe it was at a cost. Getting a different perspective on things with that Three of Wands. Seeing things from a totally different point of view. And this is about reaping what you sow. When you consistently put into this devil, you're going to consistently get the devil. Okay? Then we got the Two of Wands. That's choices too. That's choices too. We got the Star. Oh, camera just cut off. That's a spiritual card. Then you got the Knight of Cups. Justice.
It's back.
What's back? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You got the Justice card, and then you got the Nine of Pentacles. Alright? The Nine of Pentacles, she's a mini empress. But she doesn't have a partner with her. This woman is financially stable. She is secure in herself. And she's not playing games. But she's got to go through all of this shit. See that smoke at the end, on the tail end of the Justice? She went through the fire to get to where she is. in this Nine of Pentacles. So, you wanted a simple yes or no. What does he want? Does he still love me now? I mean, he loves you for what he can get from you, according to these cards. I don't think he's here to emotionally fulfill you.
Absolutely not. But
Doesn't really even care that you have emotions. He's much more logical and thinking that it's a contract. But hey,
I don't know if it's him or it's her that's more logical. Well, I'm just going to tell you that somebody needs to get some spirit in their life. And put spirit in their relationships, because what I'm seeing here is well, I mean, there's stability, but there's no happy. There's definitely no happy. Did I leave that up there?
no, yes, it was the camera, and then the camera shut off, and it went to that. Does he come back into my life again? As many times as you'll let him.
He'll come in, he'll go out, he'll come in, he'll go out, he'll come in, he'll go out, until you get spirit. And that's my big message here, because there will be no victory. There will be no victory as long as you don't stop and take the time with spirit. There will be no victory. Because you won't know your worth. And that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody does not know their worth. They're understanding other things about themselves. And they're focusing on other things in the relationship. But I'm not seeing a lot of cups here. And the funny thing is with this Queen of Wands, clarifying it as the upside down Queen of Swords. So, I think somebody might have a little focus on the wrong things here. And as long as we're focused on the wrong things here, because this is somebody that wants their way and they want it now. There's button heads right here. Here, she wants to move forward and he's going, wait a minute. Somebody wants to come out of regret, and go into a relationship. Now, I think there's a little bit of stubbornness on each side here, really. And y'all are going to keep butting heads until somebody becomes vulnerable. until somebody brings actual love in here instead of, I don't even know what the fuck this is. The thing about back here, see, when I get here, I have some hope because there's an emperor over here. And then there's a page of swords with the strength. So, if we can get through this mess and see it for what it is, because I feel like that there's just like, people wanting to be not seeing clearly and wanting, they're just wanting.
She said, what can I do? Move on or waiting?
I would I would move on to spirit. I'm going to say it again. People need to have a relationship with themselves and with spirit, because what I'm seeing here is two people wanting, and as long as you try to get into a relationship from that energy, that's called codependency. And until we take that time to find our value, and I don't care if you're a man or a woman, I don't care what relationship you get into, it's not going to work. And we find, I mean, what's bothering me is the only cups that I see here is the upside down 5 of cups.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, you could do what you want. If you want to go play with that guy, it's going to end in pain.
Look.
If you want, I mean, once you get done playing with him, there's another one going to come in. If we don't learn our lesson about our value. And this could be him or you. I'm not sure at this point, but somebody, I don't know. It's just here, the wand. Somebody's hot for somebody. It's karma. This is a karmic relationship. And as long as we don't bring spirit into our relationships, every one of them are going to be a karmic relationship. If we don't have spirit in our heart, mind, and soul, and we're not bringing it into the relationship, it will fail. And, you know, I'm going to say, yeah, go ahead and go for it, because something needs to change here. And right now, we are not learning from love. We're learning from pain. And here's the pain right here. Here's the pain right here.
She said, any chance for reunion?
Absolutely.
Go for it.
Have fun.
You're gonna have a whole lot of pain with that till you deal with those demons. But go ahead.
Have fun.
Does he want any action from me? Are you even hearing
She's not caring.
what we're saying? Because what we're saying is not the same as the questions you keep asking. It's like...
Here, wait. She wants yes and no. Let's give her yes and no.
Okay.
Come on.
Does he want any actions for me?
She don't want to listen. Spirit's going to give her exactly what she wants to know, and it's going to trip her up.
Yes. He wants any actions for you. Go ahead and ask your next question.
What's your next question? Come on, what do you want to know?
Well, let's go. Let's just go
Come
back.
on.
Any chance for reunion?
Yes, like we've already said. Yes, yes, yes. Go get him.
Let's see. Does he still love me now?
He didn't love you to begin with. There's no love on this board. You guys are just playing games with people. Here, what does that say?
Yes and no with the lovers.
There's ego love. There's ego love there. There's toxic ego. That's what's there. You guys got to work on yourself. If you're not willing to work on yourself, you're going to keep going through this. And, you know, quite honestly, one of these days, people like this are going to run into a earth angel. And you're going to learn what love is. And you're going to learn what you're doing to each other with all your pushiness and your want and your focus on the wrong things. And you're not going to listen because you're going to want what you want because you're not going to hear. And you're going to get exactly what you want. And Spirit is going to let you feel like you are on top of the world. Because you didn't take the time with it. You didn't bring Spirit into you and into your relationship. It's okay. It'll lift you right up to the top and then it's going to drop you right on your ass. So have fun with that.
Latoya,
I'm done. I can't. No, seriously, have fun with that. You got any more questions? From Ego? Sorry, but that's just... I love you, but come on, people. We're better than this. We should be better than this. If you're not putting Spirit first, you're out there being a paymaker every time you get into a relationship. True story. But, you know, there was no Spirit. There was no cups. What are people getting in relationships for? Because it's certainly not for love. It's almost like maneuvering. It's almost like a fucking game
of chess.
Well, as long as the... Guess what? As long as you see love as a game, there's a big chance you're going to lose. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people.
Latoya, are you here? She left me unattended again. You're welcome, Tanya. I agree with that. Angela. See, guys, we want relationships, and sometimes we want them so bad that we can't see all of the red flags. We can't see any of the red flags. We keep sweeping them underneath the rug. And that causes a whole lot of pain and heartache. Causes trauma, causes all kinds of bad things. But we want it so bad that we end up keep putting ourselves into the fire until we just can't do it anymore. And then we're a broken gob of goo because we wanted it so bad, and it was, well, why couldn't they love me? Why couldn't they just do? It's not about what they could just do. This journey on this planet is a journey of self. It's about understanding yourself. It's about understanding your connection with spirit. It's great to find a partner who has the same ideals as you, who wants to grow with you. But if they're constantly trying to forge you into what they want, or vice versa, it's not the right person.
And if we're not willing to adjust ourselves sometimes, I mean, if you get into a relationship and you've adjusted yourselves 2 or 3 times to accommodate them and they haven't adjusted themselves at all
to accommodate you, it's time to revisit what you're in the relationship for.
It's time to revisit your own value. Are you being the love that you so want from other people? Because if you're not bringing it, you're not going to get it. And this is really aggravating to me. Because we could do so much more. And so much better.
Yep.
Not only as a person, but as humanity as a whole. If we just let go of that control. If we just let go of that desired ending.
It's like Abraham Hicks says, and there's controversy in Abraham Hicks, just like there's controversy in all things. But one of the things that she says is about flow, and we're all like a salmon trying to swim upstream, going against the current and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting to get just a little ways. And when we finally get there, we're like, all right, we got there. But if we would go with the flow, we'd get a lot farther a lot quicker. But we get our sights set on this one goal.
And then what happens to the salmon once they get to that goal? They get laid, then they die. That's what happens when you get to goals.
Fish don't even get laid.
You know what I mean. They spawn, and then it's over. They croak. Okay? That's the end of the salmon. So that's what happens when you reach goals. What are you going to do then? Everybody says, oh, make new ones. Let's have more destination approximations. How about if we start living in the moment and making it the best we can for everybody involved at that moment?
And enjoying the ride. Look at the scenery. Take time with spirit. Put your feet in the dirt.
I'll tell you what. The first thing I do when I get up. First thing is I thank spirit. Then I pee. Then I get a cup of coffee.
Then you smoke a cigarette and put your feet in the dirt.
And then I get out this thing right here, which has 108 beats. And 108 times I say this phrase. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and thank you. When you do that 108 times, you go into a meditative state. You go into such a meditative state that as you're saying these phrases, people will come to your mind and they'll leave. And you're healing that energy, not only within them, but within you. This that I'm giving you right now is a recipe for a miracle. No shit, legit. You want to balance some shit? It's called Ho'oponoponos. Well, actually, it's Ho'oponoponos, but...
Angela asked, do you do readings on your purpose or gift? If so, may I please get a reading on my purpose or gift in this lifetime?
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, I think we're done with readings tonight. Latoya was our last reading, and she didn't show back up.
Probably not. That's okay.
So what I'm gonna say is,
She kind of pissed me off.
No, she didn't.
Well, kind of did. Oh, sorry. The pushy person.
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna suggest to you to go to Co-Creation Station on Facebook, and you can ask for the reading there, and you will
You got gifts, girl.
You will get us and possibly some beginners who are trying to expand their gifts to comment on your post. Yeah. You can either post it as yourself or you can post it anonymously. Alice and I will know who you are, but it will come up as an anonymous poster.
We'll be the only ones that will know who you are. Yeah, but here's the thing. Now, don't freak out on this, but because I have dark gifts too. But this is the card. You have gifts. We all have some dark gifts. But you also have divine love. And that is the biggest superpower there is that divine love. Alright? That divine love is the only thing that brings this into balance. And when you bring this into balance with the divine love, you're a powerhouse, baby. Alright? You've had a lot of problems in your life. But yeah, definitely. Go to Co-Creation Station, give us a post. If you feel like that you have psychic abilities and you want to try them out, go to Co-Creation Station on Facebook. That's CO-Creation. Don't forget the dash. Station. And please, go in there and practice. Go in there and make posts. Nobody's really making posts and asking questions in there. And it's like, we only have so much time here. And so much time that we can do online. Because Dawn's pretty busy. So if you really want readings, that'd be the best place to catch us. And I keep telling this, and people keep wanting to inbox us and do this and do that. And you guys don't even know how those inboxes are. It's a nightmare. Half the time we don't even know what inbox we're in. It's like that. Okay, I hate Facebook.
Good night, Annette.
So, come see us at Co-Creation Station. We'll get you done. But with that, I'm going to sign off. because those kind of energies just kind of. I don't think she listened to a damn thing we said. What? Yes and no is all. Yeah. Anyway, not that we really expect too many people to listen, but some do. But we love you. Please understand your worth. Understand everybody else's worth. It's never too late to do the right thing all the time, every time. And whatever you do, don't make a victim of anyone's innocence, not even of your own. All right? Blessed be.
Be blessed.
Namaste.